the religious leaders got together at a particular summit. I'm not sure if the summit is called COP27, but I know that COP27 is that entity that has something to do with it, or maybe it is the summit. All right. As many times I've read this, it seems to be the summit. All right, of the religious leaders. All right. So I'm gonna go down the list of the 10, I guess, principles. At least that's how Pope Francis lays it out. But they went to Mount Sinai to get this, so many have called it the new Ten Commandments. All right. So um, it says, think of your future generations. That's the first command or the first principle, right? First 10 commandments. Embrace alternative energy sources. Consider pollution effects on the poor. Take the bus. This is the fourth commandment. Take the bus. Be humble. Fifth commandment. Don't become a slave to your phone. Sixth commandment. Don't trade online relationships for relative ones. That's the seventh commandment. Eighth commandment is turn the lights off. Recycle. Don't waste. Ninth commandment is educate yourself. And 10th commandment is believe you can make a difference. At surface level, everything seems to be like, what's the need in saying that there are 10 commandments of 10 principles? What's the purpose of going to Mount Sinai in a underhanded, rebellious, blasphemous type of way? Why not just write these things out wherever you are at? Why the whole theatrics? All right. So in the fifth commandment, the thing I find very ironic is that in his speech or in his presentation, Pope Francis says, be humble. Part of a quote that he makes later on in that part is, we are not God. Recognizing that there is a God, an eternal God, the one God, right? The triune God. And so I just find that very different, because it has always been the understanding of the Pope and many Catholics, that the Pope is God on earth, or the vicar or vicar of God, however you pronounce the word. So I found that to be a little different. Some of these items that they have, affect the use of energy. And if you can reduce the use of energy, you can reduce the use of, or the increase in spending, and not use the materials or the resources that God, the eternal God, has given us, and we have not maintained. Okay? Many of these things have to do with that. But within the context of how it was presented, you always hear the same theme in taking care of the earth, what the earth needs. And remember that the earth was here before us, and the earth will be here after we're gone. That's kind of the theme of it, right? We must take care of the earth.